ever had that strange feeling? Like someone around you is acting different, but you can't quite explain it? They smile a little longer. They remember things you forgot you even said. Sometimes it even feels like they're trying not to look at you, but somehow they always do. Now here's the real question. What if someone already has a crush on you? And you're the only one who hasn't figured it out yet? In this video, we're going to break down 8 powerful psychological signs that someone secretly likes you, using real-life scenarios you've probably experienced without even noticing. And trust me, number 6 is the one most people completely miss, even though it happens right in front of them. Real-life analogy. Let's start with a simple real-life scenario. Imagine you walk into a small gathering, maybe a friend's birthday or a casual hangout. There are about 10 people in the room. Everyone is talking, laughing, doing their thing. But there's this one person. They don't say much to you directly, but somehow they're always aware of where you are. If you move, their eyes follow. If you laugh, they glance. If you speak, they listen more closely than anyone else. Now ask yourself this. Have you ever been in a situation like that, where someone's attention just felt different? Drop a yes in the comments if you've experienced this before, because what you felt wasn't random. It was psychology. Sign 1. They notice small details. The first sign someone has a secret crush on you is this. They notice the small things, not the obvious stuff, not what everyone else sees, but the tiny details. For example, you change your hairstyle slightly, and they're the only one who mentions it. You say something casually once, and weeks later they bring it up like it mattered. Why does this happen? Because when someone likes you, their brain puts you on priority mode. Psychologically, this is called selective attention. Their mind filters out noise and focuses on you. Now think about this. Is there someone in your life who remembers things about you that others forget? If yes, don't ignore that. Sign 2. They act different around you. The second sign is subtle but powerful. They act different when you're around. Let's go back to our party example. You notice this person is loud and confident with others, but when you come close, they suddenly become quieter or more careful with their words. Or sometimes the opposite happens. They become extra energetic, trying harder to impress. Why? Because your presence triggers emotional pressure. Their brain is thinking, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I look stupid? What if they don't like me back? So their behavior changes. Now pause for a second. Have you ever noticed someone switch personalities when you walk in? Tell me in the comments what they do differently. Quick pause. If you're starting to recognize someone already, that means your brain is connecting patterns in real time. And videos like this help you understand people on a deeper level, not just guessing, but knowing. So if you want to get better at reading people, relationships, and hidden emotions, hit the subscribe button now, because the more you understand human behavior, the less confused you'll be in real life. Right. Sign 3, they find reasons to be around you. Third sign, they create coincidences. Let's say you usually sit in a particular spot. Suddenly, they start sitting nearby. You go somewhere often, they somehow start showing up there too. It feels random, but it's not. This is intentional proximity. Psychologically, humans try to reduce distance from people they're attracted to, but here's the key. They won't make it obvious, because it's a secret crush. So instead of saying, I want to be around you, they create situations where it just happens. Now think carefully. Is there someone who's always randomly around you more than others? That's not random. 4, they get nervous or awkward. Fourth sign, they get nervous around you. This one is classic. They fidget, they avoid eye contact, or they make weird jokes that don't even land properly. Sometimes they even say something and immediately regret it. Why? Because attraction creates anxiety. Their brain is overthinking everything. Even silence feels loud to them. Now imagine this. You say something simple like, "How was your day?" And they respond like it's a job interview. That's not normal behavior. That's emotional pressure. So ask yourself, who gets awkward around you for no clear reason? Fifth sign. They copy you without realizing it. You cross your arms, a few seconds later, they do the same. You start speaking slower. They match your tone. This is called mirroring. It's a subconscious way of building connection. When someone likes you, their brain tries to sync with you because similarity creates comfort. Now, this one is tricky because it happens naturally, so you have to pay attention. Next time you're with someone, watch closely. Do they start acting like you without noticing? Sign 6. They try to hide it but fail. This is the one most people miss. They try to hide their feelings, but small things slip out. For example, they act uninterested sometimes, but then suddenly show too much interest. They avoid you, then find excuses to talk to you later. It's inconsistent. Why? Because they're fighting their own emotions. Part of them wants to get closer. The other part is scared of being exposed. So you get mixed signals, hot and cold. But here's the truth. Indifference is consistent. Confusion usually means there's emotion involved. Now answer honestly. Is there someone giving you mixed signals right now? 7. They react to your love life. 7th sign. They react when you mention someone else. You talk about another person, and suddenly their mood changes. Maybe they go quiet. Maybe they act uninterested, or even make subtle negative comments. That reaction is emotional. Because in their mind, they're competing, even if you never asked them to. Now think, who acts weird when you talk about other people you like? That reaction says more than words. Sign 8. They support you quietly. Final sign. They support you without needing attention for it. They help you, encourage you, show up for you, but they don't make it obvious. Why? Because they care, but don't want to expose their feelings. This is one of the purest signs because it's not about impressing you. It's about genuinely wanting to see you win. So now you know the 8 signs, but here's something deeper. A lot of people go through life missing these signals, not because they're blind, but because they've never been taught how to see. Now you have that awareness. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So here's what I want you to do. Think of one person in your life right now and ask yourself, how many of these signs do they show? And be honest. Also, comment below, which sign surprised you the most? And if you enjoy understanding people on this level, make sure you subscribe, because every video you watch like this sharpens your awareness, improves your relationships, and gives you an advantage most people don't even realize exists. See you in the next video.